Hey everybody, hi, hey, it's Coach Debbie. I hope you're having a fabulous day and welcome to my kitchen. I'm gonna be putting together 2 dinners at the same time because they're that easy. Everything has, let's see, one meal has 3 ingredients, not counting oil, okay? And then the other one has 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients, not including oil. So everything's 5 ingredients or less, super quick. The oven is gonna do all of the work. But I wanted to share what I have exciting happening in just a few hours. I'm gonna share that while I assemble 2 meals that are very different and very delicious. I've made them before, and so I knew that I was going to be super busy tomorrow afternoon with my kids. They have flag football that starts tomorrow, so we're going to be on the ball field. So I need to be proactive, right? Like, we've got to learn to start thinking forward. Like, if we have busy days, how can we streamline meal making, right? Okay, so I'm going to start putting these together and share everything that you need. So I don't know about you, but this summer has been kind of a lot of overindulging. I think hopefully I'm not alone that I've had a few too many treats and beverages. This weekend I was in Arizona, so that meant I had to be on an airplane 2 different times. They offered me all the snacks. I've never had an airline do this, but the airline was giving me all kinds of snacks, and I ate them all. I was like, cookies, crackers, chips, I was doing all of it, and she even gave me basically like, hey Jennifer, she basically gave me unlimited margaritas on my flight, and I was like, okay. I'm not even gonna lie. Well, so then I come back from my trip to Arizona to a pool Labor Day party. So of course I had some beverages poolside, which then led to eating chips later. I mean, you know this song and dance. Tell me it's not just me. Like, put a little emoji or a little hand or a heart if you know what I'm talking about. This summer becomes a really slippery slope of like, whoa! How did it get to this point, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do real quick is put together one of the meals. I'm using a deep dish, which before I started this Facebook Live, I made a mental note, Debbie, order another one of these amazing deep pans. Instead of having a flat baking sheet, you will get your money's worth 100-fold. So I'm gonna show you how quick and easy dinner number 1 is. This is on week 1 of my Fit and Fresh membership, by the way. I'm dumping in peppers, sweet potatoes, and different kinds of sausages. You can use swine or you can use chicken sausages. I'm using a combination of both. Just slamming it all in there while I talk. So we all know that this summer has been like not maybe full of the best choices in the world. Well, you know, I'm a big fan of moderation. However, what usually starts as moderation becomes, here's some sweet potatoes that I cut up, it becomes a lifestyle. We actually accidentally made like cheat night become cheat day, cheat weekend, cheat week, cheat life, right? Where it's like, I'm eating everything bad. And the thing is, okay, here come all the different sausages. It catches up. And I know you've put up your bathing suit, but you are not free and clear, because it's almost jean season. At least where I live, it's gonna be jean season eventually. Some of you live in the South where it's always hot and you're never gonna wear jeans, and that's cool. But you know what I'm talking about, where waistbands are really restrictive and not your friend, and you start to feel horrible about yourself. It's real easy to get bigger, isn't it? It feels like, how is it so easy to get bigger and it seems so much of a struggle to get leaner, right? So I'm just gonna stir this up. This is entirely too big. This could feed my entire neighborhood. Look at this. I told you need deep dish. So I'm just gonna swirl this around, mix it up so it's nice and pretty and colorful. And then I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of oil on top so the stuff doesn't dry out. So I'm just gonna mix while I talk. That's dinner number 1. That took like no time. I didn't even pay attention. So what I have that you need, because chances are, based on other women that I've been talking to this week, you are, oh, and my internet is crazy. Sorry if my internet is not cooperating. That's what my phone is telling me. You're feeling tired you're feeling potentially discouraged. And isn't it fun that this is the first week back to school? So you're like feeling ultra overwhelmed and stressed out. I just yelled at one of my kids. I'm like, I've already been to high school. I can't keep up with your high school routine. You keep up with your high school routine. So we're like trying to figure out our new normal now that we're not in summer mode 24/7, right? But we're like, man, I made a lot of bad choices. Hey, Katie, I love your choice of drinks. I love that. Yes, I had so many poolside drinks this past few days, whatever. Okay, so here's meal number 1, y'all. That was super difficult. That's how difficult my meals are. What you need is, you already know what to do, right? Like one girl said today, I already have an encyclopedia of information. You already know that you should eat right and exercise. Duh, 100 times, like no brainer. However, the problem is not everybody's doing it. Like you fell off the wagon, you can't see the wagon anymore. You are not too far gone. I want you to know that a rescue is coming, that hope is coming, that change is coming. You're never too far gone. And it doesn't have to be big and scary of like, now I have to be a fitness queen. Now I have to become a chef. None of that stuff. Like, who has time for that garbage? Nobody. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, you're feeling me. I love it. So what I have designed is my Skinny Jeans Fit Me Challenge. Now, before you scroll on, and you're like, I don't wear skinny jeans. I can't stand them. Any jeans. How about any jeans fit me, right? Like, if you looked in your closet right now, will every pair of pants fit you? Just think about it. Like, mentally scroll through. Will they all fit you? Some of them in the back. No chance, right? I'm just being honest. The pants are tight. We're kind of like looking at ourselves like, I feel really frumpy. I love that one girl, Jen, was saying like, it would be nice to bend over and paint my toenails, you know, like without it being a struggle. If that's where you are, if you're kind of just feeling emotionally or mentally deflated, like I haven't been working out regularly, I've been living off of, you know, macaroni and cheese and crackers all the live long day, or I skip lunch because I'm so overwhelmed and busy. The Skinny Jeans Challenge is just what you need. So let me move on to dinner number 2. So here's dinner number 1. The oven's doing all the work. This is amazing. I've got some baking sheets that I put foil on just to help with cleanup. And by cleanup, I mean my kids do the cleanup. So there's your meal prep tip of the day. This one is going to be a different one. This is baked Italian chicken with Brussels sprouts and cauliflower. So we have lots of variety. So everybody's going to get everything that they love tonight. So what we're going to do is touch very disgusting raw chicken. You know how I feel about touching raw meat. Give everybody 1 chicken breast. If you want leftovers, give everybody 2 chicken breasts. If you want lots of leftovers, everybody gets 3 chicken breasts. So I just went with 1 per person. So here's my chicken. I'm just going to spread this out on a pan, making sure I make no human contact with this disgust. And y'all know that my husband Jason would just pick it up with his bare hands and make me start dry heaving. But I'm not going to do that to you. All right, so I've got my chicken spread out. I'll be sure to show you what this looks like. Don't you worry. But I knew this was going to take up a whole, you know, cookie sheet. Let's call it a baking sheet so we don't start thinking about cookies. Okay, baking sheet. I'm going to drizzle some oil on everything. Meal number 1 gets a heaping amount of oil just to grease down those potatoes. Then I'm going to put the same oil on my chicken breasts and add some different seasonings to give it that Italian flair. Super easy. I'm just using 2 mixed things. Hi, Granny. I'm so glad that you're here, Alice. So what you need to finally get back on track is to break your cycle. You need to get out of the cycle of emotional, mindless eating, stress eating, I'm so overwhelmed eating, and saying this lie to yourself. I'm too busy to work out. I'm so busy. I'm so stressed out. Here's the reality. Here's the tough love from Coach Debbie. And by the way, I'm going to flip all these beautiful chickens over. Okay, look at all that seasoning. I'm going to flip them over so both sides have the flavor. Both sides get the flavor. Get the flavor. Hi, Sarah. I'm so glad you're here. So here's the reality, here's the tough love. So, people that are busier than you and more stressed out than you are working out today. And they're not putting their face in a bowl of ice cream every night. That's just, if we are gonna keep making excuses of like, I can't change, I've failed before, my kids are now in kindergarten, all of those, listen, I'm cool with like short-term excuses, like one of you sweeties, you just told me how you closed on a house today, and I'm like, whoa, that's a big day. That's a lot of paperwork and legal documents and celebration and stress all rolled into one. It's okay if here and there, you're closing on a house and you can't do a workout or you can't eat a salad. I get that. But if we want things to change, things have to change, right? We can't keep doing the same thing, and that's what we're doing. We're like midway through the ice cream bowl going, tomorrow I'm not gonna do this. I swear to myself, tomorrow I'm gonna do that workout and I'm never gonna eat ice cream again. And guess what, tomorrow, you're doing the same thing. Because you're in a cycle and the cycle has to be broken. We have got to go a different direction. And you're like, cool, what's the direction? You don't have to become a fitness queen or a chef to get results. And you can get results amazingly fast. Ask anybody who's done either one of my Bikini Fit Me challenges over the summer. I'm talking within days, all of a sudden people are like, wait a minute, I just had more energy. I didn't have to take an afternoon nap. And it's like, what? Or people are like, okay, I'm on the struggle bus. I really want all the cookies. I didn't eat the cookies. I mean, the freedom that comes from knowing you don't have to give in to every whim that your emotions are taunting you with is really good. Oh, I'm so glad, Sarah, no soda. And you're already taking some of the no foods out. So yes, so we're starting. Listen, tomorrow I'm locking the doors to my Skinny Jeans Fit Me challenge. I have to, okay? Because we are starting first thing Friday morning. And I mean first thing Friday morning. So you've got to join by tomorrow. Here's my baked Italian chicken. Look at that, y'all. It's not even cooked. And it looks amazing. So that's my first cookie sheet. My next cookie sheet, I accidentally bought the wrong kind of cauliflower. Don't buy riced cauliflower for this meal. Riced cauliflower is if you want a rice swap. I really needed chunks of cauliflower, but I didn't pay attention to the grocery list. So we're gonna all have little snowflake cauliflowers. I'm gonna dump in bags of Brussels sprouts, mix in the cauliflower, and put oil on top. The end. Super complicated. Emptying bags, putting something on a baking sheet, done. So if we want to start getting some consistent change, here's what you need. You need motivation and you need encouragement, right? Like you need accountability. Motivation, encouragement, accountability. That's what you need because you already know what to do. You already know, like, I should be healthy. I shouldn't be having Snickers for breakfast. I should be active instead of, dragging at my desk and trying to prop my eyelids open. We already know that. Everybody in the world knows that. But if it's not happening, if you're not energized and confident and lean and strong and mindfully eating, then there's a problem, there's a disconnect, and you just need people to cheer for you. You need to be held accountable, like kind of holding you to the fire of like, you got to do what you said you're going to do. And it's like, what's more motivating than people cheering you on? And so instead of saying, I'm never going to change, I'm addicted to sugar, because I've played that game. I have played that game and you won't win. How much more fun to be like, who wants a prize? That's right, prizes. Don't you love prizes? I love prizes. So to know that other people are just like you, they're struggling, they fell off the wagon all summer long, and it's like, I need a reset. You get that, there's grace upon grace. Okay, so I've got my Brussels sprouts, and now I'm adding cauliflower. This is a lot of vegetables. This is gonna last so many days. I'm not gonna cook for a really long time. I'm never gonna cook again. But listen, because I'm making this, and hopefully you're in my membership and you're also making this, when you make amazing, yummy foods, that looks like cheese. It's totally not cheese. When you make amazing foods, you kind of stop craving the junk foods. When you know that there's someone available in our community, and when you're like, I want to order a pizza, I got to get these donuts, I really want some donuts, I deserve it because it's been a really long day or because the kids just got in bed. When we can start breaking those chains and experiencing freedom, we're like, I can do this. And then it propels you forward day after day, because this is only a 15-day challenge. I'm not asking you for life to do this. So what you're gonna get are 5-minute workouts for 15 days. So you're gonna get 15 workouts. 5 minutes, only body weight. You just need a ponytail holder and a water bottle. Cool? That's all you need. And then I'm gonna give you 15 really easy recipes that you can have as alternatives to wanting things like chips, cookies, bread, crackers, donuts, and soda. So instead, you're gonna get breakfast recipes, lunch recipes, dinner recipes, snack recipes that are just as easy as what I've shown you today, so that you're like, oh, I feel so satisfied. I forgot I was supposed to have cravings at 8:30 at night. What? And then you're gonna be happy dance. And then I'm gonna ask you to measure after 1 week, and I'm gonna ask you to measure after 2 weeks, and it's gonna blow your mind. I literally, so those of you who just finished my Bikini Fit Me round 2, those of you who just did that, I literally cannot count how many inches or pounds were lost. It would be, I mean, some people lost 15 inches, some people lost 13 inches. This is insane, right? Like, do I sound like an infomercial? I feel like an infomercial, but it's the freaking truth. Like, I'm looking at pictures going, this is crazy. Just by eliminating, basically just eliminating those refined, simple carbohydrates, those sugars that are not gonna do you any favors. I'm a big fan of complex carbs. That's why this dish has sweet potatoes in it. Those are great, but I'm gonna be giving you lots of tips and tricks over our 15-day challenge, which starts Friday morning. So you've basically got like 24 hours to join. And it's only $29.97, because I know that's on your mind. Like, how much does it cost? She's gonna take all my money. You're gonna get 15 workouts and 15 recipes and daily motivation, daily encouragement, daily accountability, so that you can do things differently in this fat loss lifestyle, so that it doesn't feel scary and alone. Because honestly, the people that you live with, bless them, they are wonderful people. Your spouse and your children and your aunt, whoever lives with you, they're wonderful. They're also probably enablers. I'm married to an enabler. He is fabulous. If I asked him right now to get me a dozen donuts, he would say, what flavor do you want? You know, even though I'm like, don't give me donuts, but give me donuts. He would do it, and you're probably married to the same type of sweetheart. Or maybe your kids are like, Mom, just do it. Just eat the M&Ms. It's a piece of bread. It doesn't matter. You need people who are not in your family to rally around you, and that's what this is all about. So I would love, as I get ready to put all of this awesomeness, I need to show you what this looks like. I literally ran out of room for more cauliflower, and I'm not sure how to handle this, but I'm going to show you. Let me make it pretty for you, and I'll show you what we've put together that you can get recipes from our Fit and Fresh membership. Let me show you this right now. This is, here's the remnants. Somebody come take this cauliflower, because I don't have enough room. Look at this. I mean, that is deep. That is deep. That is awesome. This is all happening. So I'm not going to have cravings tonight. You're going to lower your cravings. You're going to boost your energy. You're going to feel and look amazing. Get rid of those unwanted inches that have been nagging you, so that you can happily slide, zip, and button your pants all in one motion. Can I get a witness? It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. I've got it all mapped out, and I want you there, but you've got to hurry and claim your spot. So what I'm gonna do is put the link in comments for the Skinny Jeans Fit Me Challenge. Please ask me questions. I love questions. All the alarms going off. Sorry about that. Message me if that makes you feel more comfortable. If you have questions or hesitations or limitations that you think are going to be in the way, I want to answer them for you. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to throw all this in the oven. Isn't that awesome? and y'all have a marvelous day. I think you're awesome. Okay, see you later. Alice, come on over. I got too much food. Bye, y'all.